Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. It's community game night. It's always the same Froggy's time, same channel. So yeah, today we're gonna be playing a couple of Jackbox games, and then we're gonna be doing Gartic Phone. I don't think they're realistically. I don't think they're we ever strayed away from the schedule apart from just doing the what was it? Apart from that one time when we did the community drawing thing, we've mostly been sticking to Scribble.io as well as Gartic Phone. So we're back on track, but again, like the community drawing thing, it's only ever gonna be an occasional event, maybe once in a while. But yeah, I hope everybody's been doing well. I just like went out and got some McDonald's and I just came back home. I almost forgot that we had community game night because I was just out, just like out and about, just like my hobby is like trading cards, so I went to like my local card shop. I spent like maybe like an hour there. Well, like before that I went to McDonald's, but yeah, here I am. Hey Grady and Tokito. I should say Moreno. It's a little bit easier saying the last name, I think. It's kind of weird saying people's last name. I have never really called somebody by their last name, it's always first. I'm trying to remember the last game we played together. It was Fibbage Night. It was? I remember we did like the community drawing thing. I thought that was the last thing. Well, technically it's not a game, but it's I don't know, it's like drawing together, but it doesn't have a name. The website's just called Magma, which I don't know what it stands for, or I don't know why it's called Magma. Hi, DW? What is DW? I'm keeping the Wiz Clan alive, one person at a time. The Wiz Clan? Oh, you mean like Wizard 101? I haven't touched that game in a long time. I've been kind of waiting for like an update or something. Like I know I haven't been like uploading a lot, but mostly it's because I don't really particularly want to do challenges. I don't feel like it, especially if I feel like I don't want to and I kind of just feel like it's forced. Like, don't get me wrong. I can do a lot of challenges right now, since I have a bunch of ideas for the game. But it's kind of hard to when you don't want to. It's on PlayStation now? Hey, I've heard it was on console. Can you imagine if it went on Switch? I'd probably try it out if it was on the Switch, but it isn't. I can't imagine how well it would work on there, considering it's... on like the Switch one specifically, it's not a very strong console. And Darkmoor's coming soon. I've heard about that. I saw it in the Discord. I forgot who posted it. Maybe somebody in our Discord posted it. Hey Lufa, how's it going? Oh, that reminds me. This has like nothing to do with what... Well, it has a little bit to do with what we're talking about. So... on Friday, we played, I played Pokemon, the newest Pokemon game, right? I don't know if you guys played it before, I played Legend ZA. So, when I played it, for whatever reason, YouTube kept recommending me videos on Pokemon, and then ZA. Some people say ZA, which I can't tell or not whether or not they're trolling, or it's like... It clearly says Z to A. Well, I don't know. It's Z-A, Z to A, ZA, I guess. But anyways, I saw one video recommended me, like there's like a shiny hunting method or whatever it is. It was like the most stupidest thing I've ever seen. I can't help but feel it. I know for a long time, I know... Back in the old days, people used to spend hours upon hours trying to catch shiny Pokemon by repeatedly, you know, they put their hand left, their fingers left, right, and then you know they go from square to square. So the funny thing about this game, and I watched a whole video about it. Hold on, I do want to share this. Give me 1 second. I want you guys to see this. It's so ridiculous. Let me get my controller. I want to show it to you guys, like how, like I literally did nothing in the game. So there's a method in the game where you could just literally AFK and then shiny Pokemon spawn. Like I don't really care that much about shiny Pokemon, I'll be completely honest. Like I'm not like a shiny hunting type of person. Like to me they're just like oh, if it shows up, sure, you know, I'll catch it, I guess. But I don't really have them for the sake of a luxury by any means. Why would they say Za? It's Z-A? Yeah, I don't know why anyone would say that. It's weird. Okay, so let me get my controller. Hopefully it shows up. Okay. Let me jump into the game. Yeah, but how's everybody been doing? I'll just like show it for a brief moment. Oh no, it doesn't show up. Hold on. It has to show up. I want to show you guys like well, I should, like, you can already see it on YouTube, but I literally just AFK'd it for, I don't know, I left it overnight, and then there were like 10, 12 Pokemon that were shiny or something. It was so stupid. All because one video just got recommended to me. I was like, oh, I gotta let you guys see it. So I just went from like this one building in this area. I went back and forth. I just used the rubber band and then just held down the left trigger, and it would just go back and forth. And I did this the entire night. Because I wanted to see. I wanted to see whether or not it works, and surprisingly, it does work. Okay, so I did this overnight. I just let it sit charged, and then I got like this many. Like, it ruins the fun, to be honest, but it's so stupid. Yeah, all the hard work that those shiny hunters did, well, now this game kind of makes it obsolete. Oh wait, you guys can't hear the background. I'll just like show this off for a second. I don't want it to just be like a Pokemon stream. But it's ridiculous. It really is. If you just do that, there's like so many methods to this, but I just did this for 8 hours. Like just back and forth with a rubber band. Oh my god, there's another one! What the fuck? I caught... What the fuck? Really? Alright. Nice. And we actually caught one on stream, that's cool. I wonder what... Is that it, like, special in any way? Yeah, but it's very simple. You just do this back and forth. Alright, let me... Okay. But yeah, you guys can do that if you want on your own time. There's like plenty of videos that show it. I just happened to get recommended. I was just curious. Team Chikorita, let's go. Yeah, did you guys know that I'm part of the Team Chikorita? It used to be the Panda one. I wanted to get that one, but I couldn't do it. We aren't allowed an extra starter Pokemon. Did you know the demo for Party Pack 11 is on Steam? Is it? Is it just like a single person thing, or do you play it with other people? I don't know why, but like I ate McDonald's about 2 hours ago, and I can't help but feel like I'm lethargic in a way. It's like you're full, but not in a good way. Is that why? Is that what? Like, when you eat junk food, is that what people feel like? They feel fat or something? Oh, I could just... Oh, there is a demo. I didn't know that. Okay, let me get the... Let me show you guys the list of games we have. In the meantime, I'll install the demo for Jackbox 11. Okay. Owlet is superior. Rowlet? Rowlet, huh? Hopefully this shows up. Oh, I know about like the whole Wizard 101 update thing, but I heard that you had to complete the last update in order to do this one. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to clear more content before the other update. So hopefully that's not the case. That kind of ruins the whole thing, because I thought it was just an optional update. Where is it? Is it here? Oh, it is here. Okay. Alright. Oh, up to 80% off. Nice. But yeah, guys, if you have any Jackbox games that you want to pick, I've been saying this for like the past few Jackbox and other community game nights. Like, I've said this so many times, I have all of them. Well, except for Jackbox Party Pack 2. And now we have 11. So if anybody has any suggestions on Jackbox games, you know, feel free to tell me. I have demo, it's fun, but it's one of the games can get annoying. I wonder, is there 11 on here since I installed it? Well, actually, let me keep installing it first. If it shows up, maybe we can try some of the games. I don't know how that would work. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Do you guys find it disgusting? Like, since I went to McDonald's, I ordered a McChicken, and I also ordered like a side of small fries. And what I did was I took the small fries and then I put it between between two buns and the chicken patty, and then I put like some ketchup on top. So it's essentially, it became like a really obese looking burger. Is that like an atrocity when it comes to the fast food? Do you guys think that's disgusting? Or do you guys think like if you eat it singularly, like just eat it separately, it's like better? Because I put those like 2 and 2 together, and I thought like it tasted awesome. Like I thought it was great. You get a fistful of sandwich, and you get all that what is it, carbohydrates and starch, because the potatoes have a ton of it. Like you don't have to waste time eating fries and then the burger at the same time. Split the room? Okay, we can do split the room if people want to do that. Here, let me load that up first. If anybody else has any other suggestions, we can also do that as well. My mom does that? Really? Here, let me get everything set up. I looked at the VOD last time for the Pokemon game that I streamed, and I found that my voice was just extremely quiet, but I guess it had something to do with me just sitting back. Because usually when I stream, I just sit up front. Okay. This should work, I think, unless I'm dyslexic again. Where is it? Is it this one? Okay, it is this one. Yeah, if anybody wants to join, feel free to do so. It should be the right code.
Psst, join the party.
UVYU. Hopefully nobody gets confused. Yeah, but anyways, like since the whole monopoly thing is going on at McDonald's, one thing I did do was, since I had so many free, what is it? It's not coupons. It's like free codes for like French fries and what is it?
Join the party.
They don't call it a Frosty. They call it ice cream, right? I don't know. Whenever people go to McDonald's, they say the ice cream machine is broken. Why can't we have any ice cream or something? I've never had that sentiment. Every McDonald's I ever go to, like around me, they have the ice cream machines. They always work. So I don't know where people get the idea. My ice cream machine, every time I go to McDonald's, it breaks. I've never had that happen before.
Join the party.
Literally every McDonald's in my city, like, they always have ice cream. Can we try dominate or here say after split the room? It's in the demo. Sure, we can also do that if you want.
Join us.
I'm pretty sure I have it. I could check. Dominate, I think. Or is that in the demo?
Join us.
Yeah, but we'll be starting in about maybe 1 or 2 minutes, just so that I can, you know, make sure everybody gets in, and just so people don't miss it. The McFlurry. There is an option for the McFlurry, and I thought it was like a really small McFlurry that you could get for free. I thought it'd be like a small cup, but when I actually ordered the McFlurry, it said it was mini, and it just came in to be like a large cup of just ice cream with like chocolate brownie or whatever crumble it was. There was also an option for what was it? M&Ms. But I don't know. I don't particularly like M&Ms on ice cream. I have, like, it's not that it's chocolate on ice cream, it's just the fact that you get that crunch, which is just, I don't know, it doesn't work well with me. Whenever I eat ice cream, I just eat it plain. The only thing I ever eat at McDonald's is a Shamrock Shake. Shamrock Shakes haven't been in season since... It's been like 7 months, I think. So... Or is it like an all-around year thing? I know McDonald's, they used to have the McRib.
Join us.
But to me, the McRib used to be just like cafeteria food from my elementary school. So it's not like anything I've missed out on. I'm pretty sure everybody back when they were in elementary school, they had like a McRib of some kind during lunchtime. Okay, I'll read one more comment and then we can start. You have to launch it normally because it's not in the Mega Picker because it's the demo, and you know how demos are. Oh, okay, so it's in the demo. Okay, we can check that out after then. Alright, let me start now.
Join us.
You know, I gotta say, a lot of people right now, they're really well behaved in the chat. I can't believe it.
Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we
I thought
explore
there'd
the
be one
deepest
person that
recesses of
would
your
yell
mind.
and scream,
You
"Bro,
will
you
build
just start the
strange and
fucking
complex
game."
worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one
Froggy,
key
shut the
part
fuck up.
will be transmitted to your device.
Start the game.
Like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos of this.
Volume's a little low.
They are not skippable. Is life better? There
Here,
are
this
infinite
should work.
possibilities you could write in to complete this scenario. Choose wisely, though, because everybody else will then answer yes.
Sometimes
or
I have
no.
to adjust it because I
You
have
will earn
the
more
like
points
other
if you
games,
split
and
the
it
room.
depends on their volume
Fitting
as
name,
well.
huh? For those of you in the audience, you'll be competing as one player. Your answers will be determined by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin. At the crossroads of fantasy and reality, 2 blocks down from Logic Avenue, just across from Impossible Boulevard, there is a great bagel shop. But now it's time to split the room. Okay, it's time to build some strange worlds.
Ooh. I'm not gonna say what it is, but very interesting prompt. I don't know how I would take a direction for this. Man, there's like so many ways you could interpret this. Dude. I'll be honest though, I think I'm very skilled with a scalpel, so you guys have to trust me on this.
And now, fishing with earworms. You've had the wheels on the bus stuck in your head for a month straight. You recently heard of a radical cure that involves this. Doctors say there's a chance the song will naturally leave you soon. Do you try the radical cure now?
You had the wheels on the bus stuck in your head for a month straight. You recently heard a radical cure that cures riding on a school bus. I don't mind it, that's fine. I think if it's a cure, I don't see why not. Ooh.
The longer
So
it takes the
close.
room to answer, the more bonus points you get.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It's time for...
It's gonna have to be a split
didn't see
decision
this
type of
coming.
thing.
You're suffering from a serious case of deja vu. Every single day you experience intense periods of this phenomenon. The only way to stop it is by doing this. Is it worth it?
I'll be well, I don't think anybody would say no. But I'm not gonna like what's the word for it? I'm not gonna be desperate about it. I know there's like a slang word for it, but I can't remember it. I feel like this is just a win-win type of situation. See, we have standards, okay? We watch anime
ready
girls
for
instead of going to the strip
Shutterbug.
club. That way, it doesn't cost
A
us
stranger
money.
approaches you on the street and reveals that he has pictures of you doing
And you know why?
this.
Why also? We are
He
gentlemen.
won't release them as long as you give him the underpants you're wearing right now. Do you do it?
Stranger approaches you on the street and reveals that while he has pictures of you. Yes. What? As long as you give him the underpants you're wearing right now. No, I don't think well, I don't know what he's gonna do with it, so probably no. Because then I'd have no underpants. What the fuck would I do then? Do people actually wear, like, do you guys go out without underpants? There's some people that they go out without, like, specific
And now,
undergarments.
Binge Pipe presents Runtime Served.
I think the
It's
least
the
people
future,
can
and
do
you've
is
been
maybe
found
wear
guilty of movie
boxers.
pirating. I warned you. The judge offers you a deal. Instead of 6 months in jail, you can spend 2 hours inside this movie. Do you take the offer?
Damn, that's kind of... Well, that's very easy. I'm not gonna stay in the Alien movie. The judge offers you a deal. Instead of 6 months, you can spend 2 hours inside the... Hell no, man. I gotta have an alien chest burster for... I gotta have it split my body apart. I'm just gonna spend the 6 months. It's fine. I'm pretty sure everyone in Alien dies, so...
Up next is playing doctor.
It's kind of an easy decision, I think.
You're about to have minor heart surgery. As they are rolling you into the operating room, you notice your surgeon is doing this. Unfortunately, this is the only doctor who takes your insurance. Do you stop the operation?
Trust, guys, trust. I have a doctorate, okay? It's a PhD, but you don't know what a PhD... What PhD it's in. Alright? You gotta trust, okay? It doesn't have to be in the medical field. It could be other doctorates and maybe psychology. Yes. Hey, I take your insurance. Nobody else is gonna do it. How much is this surgery gonna cost? Like, I don't know, 50 grand? See, some people trust me. I have skillful hands. And also
This scenario
skillful
is
web
called
feet.
It's not cheating if it's just pixels. You have a virtual reality headset that lets you have virtual sex with anyone you've connected with on a job site. Every time you use it, that person will receive an automated message from your account that says this. Do you use it?
I won't lie, that's just kind of awkward. It's... it's... The way I interpret it, just from viewing or like seeing the prompt here, it's in the future where everyone has the option for virtual sex. Instead of just watching porn, it just becomes that. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't do it. I don't know. I'd rather have a wife. Or, I don't know, a girlfriend or something. That's just me, though. It's kind of... Got a little far out there.
Let's check in with the standings.
Oh, we're actually almost tied, like all of us.
We've reached the decisive diminishing.
Just by a minuscule amount.
Scenario. There will be 2 options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose.
Ooh. Temperamental. Oh, what is that? That's the first time I've seen it pixelated before. Damn, what would be a good prompt for this? This one's... Okay, how about this? No, I don't know. Maybe this is like too far. I mean, it makes a little bit of sense. Oh, you guys want to know what's like another funny thing I encountered this weekend? It's gonna be like another Pokemon card story. But I went to the grocery store this past weekend because I needed to shop for groceries.
Time's running out.
And inside the store, there was like a Pokemon vending machine. Like every single time I go to the grocery store, is gonna be a Pokemon vending machine. So I saw a dude inside the store, and he was like standing apart from the vending machine.
Hard to imagine, I know. On your
And he was just like looking around, trying to like be unnoticed or something. And he just kept staying near the vending machine and would just constantly press the screen. And every now and then he would go AFK, and then he would come back to it, like just from like 3 feet apart from it. So it's kind of literally nobody else would go to it besides just him. And when I was shopping, it took me about 15 to 20 minutes, and I came back out at the checkout line, and he was still there. And he was still poking at the screen, and then like looking cautiously, or not cautiously. He was like looking around kind of stupidly in a way or something. And I don't know why people are so desperate on like Pokemon cards. It's so weird. Dude spent 20 minutes just trying to press buttons on the screen and hope something would be in stock. Sorry, I was getting ice cream and I forgot to type an answer. That's okay, man. I'm pretty sure it defaults to something. I personally just don't get it. I feel like if people are willing to spend maybe, I don't know how long he waited. Like when I left, he probably still was there.
Like this player or like this. What does your new perfume smell like?
New perfume. Probably my mom's cooking. I think that'd be the best option.
Either way, I hope you never drop a bottle. You get some bonus points.
I don't know what would my inner mind smell like, but it's not perverted, so I'd say, I don't know, what would people's inner minds or conscious be anyways? What would it smell like?
No bonus points for you.
Jeff Bezos' private part? I don't know. I don't think anybody wants that. I'd go with the inner mind, probably. I don't know who Jeff Bezos is. Oh my god, that's such a landslide, too. That was such an easy decision.
It all comes down to this.
I wonder who won. Oh my god, I won! I've only won a handful of times for Split the Room. Oh, most likes belong to Rainbow. That's good too. And that last one though, that one was kind of an easy decision. kind of hard to split the room there with that one. Maybe if it was Mark Zuckerberg, or Steve Jobs. Usually those are the names I would probably associate, because his name sounds kind of familiar, but I can't remember why. Let me see, what What are like the most what are the most known rich people? I'm trying to think of them off like the top of my head. What was it? So Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk. What else? Who else? I feel like those names are just commonplace nowadays, or just like almost household names. Kind of ridiculous. Maybe 100 years from now, probably nobody would ever remember them. Well, that's not true. People still remember the creators of like cars or manufacturers, because we still have Ford and we still have Toyota and we have Hondas. So, well, I guess maybe some rich people will never be forgotten. I guess. I picked ham sandwich. Ham sandwiches are actually not that bad, but I prefer turkey. Turkey or forest ham. Here, let me switch to the other game now. So this one. So this one, it's not part of the Mega Picker. So since it's part of the demo, I have to do it separately. But I'm pretty sure it's the same exact setup as the other Jackbox games. I just don't know how a demo would work for Jackbox. Do you just get... Oh wait, you get 2 games on here. You get Hearsay and you also get Doominate. Okay, let me put this in windowed mode. And then what was it? Doominate? Do Hearsay? Oh, okay, we can do Hearsay then. Let me go back to it, since it's your suggestion. I just have to set this up. Oh wait. I need to check a couple things first. What the fuck? It's like 70s weird porn music. Oh, there's like a family-friendly option. Whoa. I'm pretty sure most people here aren't kids, so it's fine. I think it's okay. It's a sound-making game. But how does that work? Have you used your mics? I don't think anybody here has a mic though. So I don't know if everybody here is on their... I don't think everybody's here is on their phone. That's the problem. We might have to do the other one. Let's just do Doominate. Because some people here, they're either on their tablet or they're on their computer, and they might not necessarily have a microphone. Let's see. Okay, let me do this first. I need to make sure I have this here. So I don't know what this is about. So hopefully there's no problems with this.
If the game is full,
this.
you can still join the audience at jackbox.tv.
Okay, that should be fine. Now I can show it. Does it? Okay, it does show up. Yeah, I don't know what this game's about, but we will try it and then see what it's like. Because I didn't look at the description, I didn't look at the title screen. I just went straight into it. But hopefully it'll be fun. Alright. The last couple of Jackbox games that we played for our community game nights have just been trivia. So, like every other Jackbox game, I usually give 1 or 2 minutes, and this one I also give like 1 or 2 minutes, just so people can join. Sounds like some playing cards. Oh, let me catch up on the chat a little bit. Would you rather have ice cream that tastes like mashed potatoes with butter, or mashed potatoes that taste like ice cream? Ice cream that tastes like mashed potatoes with butter, or mashed potatoes that taste like ice cream? I think, well, let me see. Ice cream is cold, right? I'd probably choose... I choose the ice cream that tastes like mashed potatoes. Because if it's mashed potatoes and it tastes like ice cream, then it's just like icy. Or it should be like extremely cold. That's my reasoning for it. But if it's cold to begin with, then I guess it's fine. I'm in. Nice. We can start soon. I want to make sure everybody gets ample time. Oh, I wonder. I don't know if anybody has recommended or like what type of earbuds you guys wear or earphones, but for the longest time, I've been wearing wired earbuds, and I can't help but feel that it's kind of just obsolete nowadays. Most people just carry around Beats or what is it? Beats or like the iPhone type of earbuds, where you don't have to have the wires or anything. You just use Bluetooth. So I don't know if anybody still uses like wired earbuds, but I'm probably like part of the old boomer generation that still uses them. The AirPods. Yeah, recently part of my earbuds actually, the left side of it doesn't work anymore, or it just gets really quiet. So I've been thinking of getting like wireless earbuds in order to replace it, but I haven't really figured out which brand I would choose. Because AirPods, they're like $200, right? And Beats are also equally as expensive, but a little bit cheaper. This reminds me of that old school game, Fireboy and Water Girl. Fireboy and Water Girl kind of remind me of like a kid's movie. What was it called? Spy Kids? The dude, I think George Lopez was in it. The wire headphone be tying themselves up without you doing anything. That's the thing though. Like for me, my setup, my computer setup, or my desktop right here, I've been doing a lot of cleaning this past weekend. Well, so I had like a bunch of wires that were mixed up, so I had to separate them, and it took me about an hour just doing that. Like, everything was just under the desk. I remember watching Shark Boy and Lava Girl. And can you imagine those are like real life superheroes? I don't know. I just, there used to be like some Marvel superheroes that people created, but they were like newer on the team. And they were just very not like superheroes in any way. Do you guys remember when Marvel tried to introduce like newer superheroes? I think one of them was called Safe Space, and then the other one was like Pandora. They're not like I don't know who made them, but it feels like they, you know how nowadays like a lot of people watch brain rot and then they kind of consume it. I feel like they kind of, I don't know, use that idea. I don't know, maybe they watched like too much of it and they came up with the superheroes for that. I'm pretty sure some people have heard of those heroes that they tried to make. They didn't go anywhere. Okay, I guess we can start now. Let me change into... I'll pick the blue. I watched the weirdest Marvel show ever, She-Hulk Attorney at Law. She-Hulk?
Time for the jokes. Yeah.
She-Hulk was bad, like just in general. I saw some,
Hey,
like
I'm
most of the
Tim
reviews just say it was
Welcome
terrible.
To Dominate, the game where it feels so good to be so bad. You know what's fun? Ruining things.
What the
I
fuck?
ruin
What is
things
wrong
all
with
the
his...
time.
Oh my
You
god.
gotta take something nice and add something to ruin it. Write anything you want. Oh, that's nice. Oops, made it worse. Or something like this.
A supportive community
And
of
that's how
bed
Dominate
bugs.
works. You're gonna ruin two things in this first round. One that you choose, and one that's been selected for you. You might notice that you have both thingies on your device. Start with whichever one you want, then hit submit when you're done with both. If you're a real lazy bones or can't think of anything, you can press the Ruin For Me button. I'll give you a joke on the house. Afterwards, you'll face one another skull to skull, and your little friends will vote on who ruined it best. Got it? Cowabunga! I can say that, right?
Ooh.
You'll see two thingies on your screen. Pick one to wreck.
I think the first one, this is such a good prompt.
Ooh, these are some good ones. You have your main pick, but you also have a second one that one of your little buddies picked to ruin too. Time to get messy. Remember, you're being judged on who ruined these best. Also, you know, it's a joke game, so make your buddies laugh. Or not. I don't know your friends.
Oh, I have to... Oh, I see. This one's kind of difficult, I feel like, for most people. I think the thing is, like, some people are... Like, everybody's funny to some degree, but as long as, like, you understand it, that's, like, the only way it could be funny. But if you don't understand it, then it's kind of hard for it to be funny or come across as funny. Let me see. How would I butcher this?
Halfway through your time. Better get to your second thingy.
I don't know, how would I make this funny? I could make it funny, but it'd be very inappropriate.
Time's almost up.
This is just like sad more than it is funny. It's just sad. Oh my god, I don't think I got in everything. This looks
Time to see
okay.
the damage. And for starters,
Spider-Man had decent cartoons. I know that Spider-Man used to have a meme where there's like a fake Spider-Man, they're just pointing at each other. Maybe I'm like that old to remember it.
oh, how do you even decide?
I'm pretty sure people mean like more recent Spider-Man cartoons. I don't know, maybe this one?
Look at what's next.
Oh, there's 2 Super Bowl parties.
Time to vote.
You know, I used to remember a long time ago when people used to hold parties like during the end of the year for class. We call it a potluck.
Nice.
And it kind of depended on what class or what kind of potluck they did. But sometimes we drew straws out of a hat, and then other times people would choose what they bring, but we don't tell anybody at all. So sometimes
Everybody vote.
sometimes you'd have like people that would end up like coming to class at the end of the year, and they would just bring napkins or plates. I feel like they're kind of just better. Well, or I don't know. It's kind of good to have that, but at the same time, usually you have like more than one person that does it, and then we'd end up like with less food. But I've never had a class full of just people bringing plates and napkins. It'd be funny though. A cute little axolotl.
So, who ruined it?
I don't know, maybe the corpse. The corpse kind of ruins it. Yeah, She-Hulk is bad. I don't know why she is created. There's a lot of things I always wonder why they were created. But I like to think that somebody that was brain rotted, they got into the office someday, and then maybe an old dude, maybe 90 years old with Alzheimer's, are like, oh, shit, that's a good idea.
Remember, vote for who ruined it best.
She-Hulk. We haven't brought her back since, back in the old days. I like to imagine that's like the scenario for it.
Ooh, a tie.
Because,
Ching.
like, everybody gets old, right? And everybody eventually just goes. And you have to retire at some point.
Round two, Boobaloo. For round two,
It's not to
let's
say
get a
that
little
that
personal.
people getting
You just
into
got
it
some
will have the
prompts on
best
your device
ideas.
To write 2 things down that you like or are a fan of. Put in anything. Could be a movie or your favorite place, buttered toast. You can answer the questions on your device or ignore them and just write anything that brings you joy. The questions don't matter. Other players are going to take one of these thingies and try and ruin it for you. If you really love nothing, press the gimme one button.
Well, this one's
and I'll give
easy.
you something to love. But try looking deep in your shriveled little heart first.
What would
Jeez.
I like? It's kind of difficult. I don't really love any. What would be card I don't know. I don't have love for any of them. It's not that I'm cold-hearted, but I don't really have love.
Halfway through your time. Better get to your second thingy.
I don't know. What would I love? It's the closest thing to love. Actually, no, I like the design of this character, but it's very niche. Hey Reaper, how's it going, man? How you been doing? Oh, somebody wrote this down. I can't believe it.
Now, choose one of the thingies to ruin for the player listed on your device.
Solid, how about you? Have you been playing Pokemon Legends ZA? I've been playing it for a day and I got recommended so many Pokemon videos. It's kind of ridiculous.
If you know the player listed
We still
next
don't
to
have a
each
Switch
prompt,
too?
feel free to use
Oh, you can have it on the
any
Switch
and all
One. That's what I've been
information
playing.
you have on 'em to ruin it for 'em. You know, or just ruin it any old way you want. I'm not your mom. Get creative.
Like, it literally... It's, like, between the Switch 1 and 2, it's not night and day. It literally looks the same. When I played it, I found literally no differences at all. Like, the frame rate says it's 30 FPS, but it feels like 60 FPS. Oh, this was a good one.
You've reached halfway through the timer. Congrats.
This is a good one. I like this. It's a little far too inappropriate, but I think I've always been doing that. Scarlet and Violet runs like shit. That it does, but for this game particularly, nobody has ever said this, but it feels like you're a rat in a maze. And that's exactly what it is. But it's so condensed to the point where that you don't have loading screens, you just have loading zones. And they just make it very small, that it's not a problem at all.
Let's go! Okay, here we go.
Oh, hold on. Let me go to the side here. I don't think some of you guys can read it.
Cool kids vote.
You become a brony, but none of the other bronies like you. Oh no, my Teletubbies!
Vote
No!
of the ruined! Extra points from the player that had their thingy ruined.
Damn, that's a lot of points.
Domination! Incoming!
Moonbeam ice cream while singing Mystical Magical by Benson Bonnie. I don't know if that would be ruined though.
Vote, please.
Honestly, none of these are ruined. I can't imagine it. Like, they sound like positives here. But my favorite would just be the mint chocolate shit.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh, this is the one. This is the one. Well, I don't know. It's... Now that I look over it, it's kind of eh.
Pick your favorite.
Was drunk and fights other women. Committed assault for tickets. I don't know which one I would pick.
Okay, your opinion wasn't enough to tip the scales.
Honestly, not that bad.
Up next.
Oh, I chose One Piece. You guys could have came up with anything for One Piece. You guys could have said one piece of shit. I don't know, one piece of pie.
Vote time.
One piece of crap. One piece spray painted on your new car. There's some people that have race cars, and I've seen this a lot at conventions. And I go with my sister sometimes because she sells like a lot of collectibles and she's like interested in collecting things. So we go to anime conventions and she sets up a booth. Sometimes they have like race cars where there's like just anime girls spray painted on like the hood and also like the sides as well. I don't really know like if they are for sale or anything or it's just like for looks, but like usually we usually just see them and nobody really, well, you can touch them, but they're just more so for display. Oh, we're tipping the scales. I'm still almost dead last. That's not great.
Round the third. For round 3, you're gonna receive a couple thingies that were ruined in previous rounds. You'll pick the scenario you want to unruin.
Unruin. I'm gonna unruin my favorite thing. It is this.
You're gonna add something to save this disaster.
Oh, I thought you could just change it. I didn't think we had to add more to it.
Remember, you're unruining these thingies in a funny way. You're still trying to make your buddies laugh and not trying to actually fix these scenarios. What?
That's so bullshit. I didn't know that. I thought we were gonna fix them. I didn't, like you said, unruin it. How do I make this better? Oh my god. Oh boy, this is so mid. It's such a bad answer. Okay.
Halfway through your time. Better get to your second thingy.
I don't know, do people usually, well, I should just save this for after. This is technically positive. I think. I guess. I don't know. It's very mid answers.
Time's up. Let's see what you got.
I'm
Here
second.
come the angels.
Hey, that's good, man. Damn, I didn't know some people chose to fix this.
Time to vote for your favorite Unruined.
Do people here watch One Piece? I don't know. One Piece has been going on for a long time. Not that it's like I genuinely like One Piece, but I don't really like. Even I think One Piece has a really long run. Whoa!
This one.
We got angels now. But you know who liked it? Santa, that's who. Take the mint out replaced with cookie dough, but you have no spoons. Isn't that just like a double negative? I can't get behind a pirate anime where 2/3 of the first 3 seasons take place on a desert. I get it. I usually don't watch like filler or anything for One Piece. I've never watched like the earlier seasons. I forgot where I started, but it was like really late into it. And I thought, wow. I wonder where the story's headed.
And next.
But I'll say this though, there's definitely a lot of atrocities in terms of filler for anime. The one big atrocity I do know is Bleach. I've heard like lots of strong opinions about it, saying that Bleach filler takes up like 60% of the... It literally takes up 60% of the show. I haven't watched Bleach, but I do know about the manga since I read a little bit in high school. I'll go with the second one, that seems positive. The author is forming people for cash. I remember there used to be one... Oh, now I remember. This was what I was gonna talk about a couple weeks back. So there used to be an anime and also a manga of the same name called Fairy Tail.
Remember, vote now for whoever
But
saved it best.
before Fairy Tail, the same author created a manga called Rave Master. I remember this very faintly in high school because, like, I read quite a bit of manga in high school since there was, like, nothing else to do. Yes, I'm a nerd, I'm sorry. A little bit. But the parallels from what I saw from Rave Master and Fairy Tail is literally the same exact character. There's, like, a couple characters that show up in Fairy Tail that are literally the same character. And they look literally the same too. But the difference is Rave Master never went anywhere, but Fairy Tail did.
Who was the best at making it better?
They like you, but you like you in a creepy way now. But all of the MLP fans girls love you and you got 5 girlfriends. Damn, that's a lot of STDs. I don't know if I want that. I'll go with the first choice.
Let's see who came out on top.
That's a cool looking notebook. Reminds me of doodles people used to do back in elementary school.
Our winner. Let's go.
Sorry, I was playing Deltarune Chapter 3. Deltarune? Oh yeah, it got released, didn't it? I don't know, I'm just not like particularly fond of Deltarune. Like I don't know, I'm not a Deltarune guy. I played Undertale and I thought it was I thought it was cool. But Delta Ruin just kind of... If you like a slow burn, or you... I don't know, it's very... I don't know how I put it. It's like in a weird spot. Just wrap it. Just wrap it. Hmm? Oh, I came in dead. Well, almost dead last. No. Well, that's not bad. That's like this is my first try when it comes to this game. So now at least I know the rules. Oh, you get to share prompts with through social media if you want. Oh, you can also share like blank prompts too. This is okay for a demo actually. I didn't expect they would release like a little mini game. So you get two games for free essentially. His singing voice is pretty good. Is it? Is it really that good? You guys want to hear what else is good?
But what if we made it good? But what if we made it good? But what if we made it good?
Is that better now? His voice is so good. Froggy, stop! You gotta stop it with the voice. Hey Flame Bro, how's it going? Yeah, what you been up to? You still doing Final Fantasy things? Or have you started doing other things than that? I'm sorry, I broke it, didn't I? I have to wonder, what does this sound like on stream? I gotta play it back. Alright, we'll just turn it off. That was fun, that I want to do it again. Oh, I wonder if I could like tip the scales a little bit. Wonder if it works like that, let me see. How does this work if I do it back and forth? Yeah. Alright, I'm turning it off, that's fine. Okay, let me get out of the game now. I'm sorry, I know it kind of messes with your ears a little bit. See, that's why I should never become a DJ. I'm not that good. Oh, it's still playing the song, but without the lyrics. Oh, whoops. Let me see. I think we have time for maybe one more Jackbox game. We can do one more and then we can probably switch to the Gartic Phone. Hold on, let me... Oh, that's why it doesn't work, because I closed it. There we go. Okay, does anybody have any... Well, we can play one more game, but you guys can choose anything. And if I were to choose, I would default to something that most people wouldn't like. if I had to choose, I would default to Gaspionage. That's mostly because I have that marketing brain in me. We could draw. We could draw. We could do drawing games, but since we're also doing Gartic Phone, it kind of makes it redundant. Just a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. Let me close it. You guys are still hearing the rock music. All right. What do we have here? If nobody has any suggestions, I'm gonna go for Gaspionage. You guys aren't gonna like it. Well, some people might. Kinda depends. Okay, we can do this. It's gonna be the last Jackbox game of the night. There's quite a handful of Jackbox games that I haven't really done yet. But nobody ever really talks about them all that much. Like the Pole Mine. I don't know what that is. Is that like free slave labor or something? We also have Faking It, the Jackbox Survey Scramble. What is that? Let me finish. Oh wait, this is another pack I don't have. So I don't have Jackbox Party Pack 2 and I don't have the Naughty Pack. Is that even a thing? I feel like these are just like trivia things. Murder Party? Let me see. What about Quiplash? Hey Chucky, hope you're doing well, man. I don't have Quiplash, unfortunately. I only have Trivia Murder Party 2. But I guess if you guys want, we can do that. Oh, there's also Trivia Murder Party 1. We've been doing 2 a lot, but I can't tell which one's better. Okay, let me make the decision. I'll be the tiebreaker. We can do the original Trivia Murder Party. I'm kind of curious on what's the difference. Like, we haven't done the first one, so I have a feeling maybe it's gonna be a worse version. And then the second one's just gonna be improved. Here, we can try it out first. But for Quiplash, I don't know what we're gonna do there. More than likely, we're gonna have to skip that and then go to another... Well, we're gonna have to save that for another community game night. Ooh. Wow, this doesn't really have any dramatic music. Wow. Very simplified. Yeah, everybody's in. I'm the only one. I'm just kidding. Let me show you guys. Okay. Alright, it's EFQZ. Here, we can hear the ambiance. You guys hear that? It's almost dead silent. Whoa. Actually, maybe I hear a little bit. Maybe it's the environment. It's too scary, guys. It's like it's Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm just kidding. It's just very fitting. Yeah, but I'll give this maybe 1 or 2 minutes as well. Just make sure everybody joins. Or anybody that wants to. I'm curious. Let me turn it up. Is there like anything? Let me turn it all the way up. I have like max gain on the desktop, and I don't know if you guys can hear anything. Besides my own voice. I'm just gonna turn it down before we start, because otherwise you're just gonna blow your eardrums. Okay, let's just set it down. I'm not sure why, but like even after eating McDonald's, and I've been sitting down for quite a bit, I still feel very full. Like full in not a good way. Like full as in maybe I gotta like sit back or lean back or something. Do you guys ever get to that point when you go out and eat fast food? Like it never feels good, like at the end of the day. Like it never fills you like in a good sense or in a good manner. And that's like true of every other fast food restaurant I've ever been to. Like yeah, sure, it's something to eat, but it never really makes you feel good on the inside. Alright, I think now is probably a good time to start. We're kind of winding down for today. Is this everybody that wants to be in? Because otherwise, you're not gonna be able to join. Yeah, I'll give it 3, 2, 1. Oh, damn it. I was gonna try and get water before this. I completely forgot. That's okay. I can probably get it. I'll be back really quickly. Give me 1 sec. Oh, also, I gotta turn this down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. That must have blown your eardrums.
Wake up.
Give me 1 second. I'll be back.
A gauntlet of pain and judgment, but it's also an affordable
I'll be
vacation
back.
for
I'll
the
be
whole
back.
family. If your family likes being murdered. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini games. If you do badly in the mini game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, Ghost can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Oh, and anyone watching the game can join the audience. Why let your friends hog all the pain? I hope you enjoyed the time and effort I put into that slideshow. Now let's play. First question. Just Googling some photos of the Trump Tower, which reminds me.
I'm back.
The House of Orange is the name of
I
one
haven't left
country's
you
royal
guys,
family.
don't worry.
Use your device to answer the question.
The House of Orange is the name of what country's royal family? Does anybody actually know? It doesn't sound like it's a Asian thing.
Time's running out.
Probably Netherlands?
And the correct answer is...
Yes! Oh, I was the only one that got it right, yes!
I have a surprise for you.
Now everybody else is gonna die.
Welcome to the killing floor.
I don't know that much about
I'm going to
European
ask you a question.
culture or trivia
Answer
by any
very
means,
carefully.
but that was a lucky guess.
What state scares you the most? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished.
This one's easy, it's Michigan. I bet some of you guys are gonna write down something funny. I'm just
Now
gonna say
everyone gets
Florida.
to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies.
Oh
The
my
answer says
god.
Kind of hangry.
Oh, you guys messed up. One of you guys chose Florida. Or Florida.
The votes are in. Don't worry, this work is just ahead of its time.
Oh my god. It's 2 for the price of 1.
Yep, you're a ghost now.
Damn.
But don't go into the light just yet. Ghosts can still win. Death is not the end.
I don't know about that. It's gonna be a very short game.
And here's where everybody's at, because, you know, we don't rank people enough in society. How about this? Just want to know how much fuel to put in the old spaceship I'm building. What is the nearest galaxy to the Milky Way?
Oh, I know this one. I know what this one is. We learned this back in, not history. We learned it in astronomy.
Time's running out.
Let's see if you guys know it.
Who said? This one? One of you is still alive. I have a surprise for you.
Man, I'm surprised I'm nailing these.
Hello, Guten Tag. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. I used to call this one Knifey Pointy, but the name didn't test well with the focus group I kidnapped. Just choose
It's
one
time
of
to
your fingers
test
cut
your
off.
might.
End of instructions. Make with the cutting already.
I wonder if anybody could ever make this decision.
Is it weird that I just love fingers? I
Like,
guess
if you guys
anyone
had to
would say the
pick,
same
like,
thing.
let's say you're offered $1 million and you have to cut off one of your fingers.
Ah, the scoreboard returns. This
But,
thing
like, you would
practically
have to
pays
have,
for
like,
itself.
part of the, like, your fingers not bother you at all. And
Here's
still
another
have it
one.
function.
According
I'd
to
most
the
likely
original
choose
rules
the
for card
pinky.
game Uno, how many points is a skip card worth?
I don't know, actually. I've never played Uno. I've never done it before. Is it 5? Is it 10? I'm gonna say 10. I actually have no
Who
idea.
said This one.
Oh, nobody actually played Uno before.
Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. Wow, look at this big
They should make an
enticing
Uno
pile of
mini game for
cash
this.
just sitting here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm not gonna tell you whether or not I did it.
Let's see who was a jerk and who was a sucker. Oh, great. Everyone practice restraint, so you all get to live.
Nah, it just has nothing to do with money. I don't really care that much about it. I'm just not like a
Alright,
big
next
money
question.
guy.
A filet mignon and a strip steak are part of what bigger steak?
The filet mignon. I actually have no idea. They all sound right except for New York. Well, it's between these two options, but I'm gonna say what it is. I'm gonna choose this one.
And the correct answer is this.
Oh, wait, what?
Everyone is wrong.
I didn't think of that. I thought it was like either 2 or 4. I thought it was a sirloin or a
Let's test your
ribeye.
memory. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've had enough time. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? The person with the worst memory will die.
I wonder how people can tell this apart.
Looky, looky. Here's the pattern. How close did you get?
Oh my god, really?
Looks like you forgot what was at stake.
I didn't look at the colors. I thought it was like the... I just didn't pay attention. I was looking more at the...
Only one of you is
like
still alive.
the
You know
weapons.
What that means. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category.
That is a very obese looking body.
Democrats. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Oh, you only got 2 for this one. That seems easier.
Anytime today, kiddo.
I hope you guys know
Let's
U.S.
see the
presidents.
answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can
Nice.
escape and win the
I'm not
game.
far belong.
Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
This one's easy. I know these. I'm gonna catch up. Don't you worry. I've never been to a steakhouse, but I know what steaks are.
Decisions.
Oh wait, no. Oh my god, I made a mistake. It says cuts. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I think I'm fine.
Uh-oh, that ghost is gonna catch ya. LaCroix flavors.
I don't know. I don't know what LaCroix is. It sounds like a French thing. Maybe this?
Time is almost up.
What is LaCroix? Yes, yes!
Better get away fast. Beware of the darkness.
Hostess Snack Cake
products.
products. Oh, this one I know, because I remember I used to grab, like, zebra cakes. I bet nobody here is gonna get all of them.
Hurry up. Island nations.
Island nations? I don't know. I don't know what Tierra del Fuego is. Maybe Madagascar?
Anytime today, kiddo. A ghost is right on your tail. Watch out. Eternal suffering awaits. The Jungle Book animals.
I've literally never read the Jungle Book. I do remember Tarzan, so from like Kingdom Hearts, so, but that never had any of these characters.
Another life swap.
Oh boy, this is gonna come down to the wire.
Shades of purple.
Shades of purple? Amber, I don't know, sage, maroon, I don't know, probably these.
Christmas approaches. Letters in the Greek alphabet.
The Greek alphabet. Probably this one. Wait, no, that's not. I can't imagine all of them are. Oh, wait, what? All of them are?
This is so exciting!
I never studied up on Greek alphabets.
Months with 31 days.
31 days. This one I know. I think. At least I'm pretty sure I know. Yes!
I'm going to have to punish my writers. The shadows are coming. European capitals.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think these are maybe. Hopefully.
Time is almost up.
Yes! 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 I made it through the curtain. Used to be in party, what is it, party pack 2. It used to be an electric fence. Oh, this one you get a lot more money. You get $9,000. In party pack, what is it, mystery party 2, you only get like 1,500. Nice. I wonder what I'm gonna spend with these $9,000. What would you guys do with $9,000? Like, 9,000 seems like a lot, but at the same time, like, maybe you'll just be able to afford to go on a trip for a week. Depending on where it is. $9,000 is the equivalent of maybe... Like, here in California, $9,000 gets you... Maybe 3 months rent. Just, like, it's not that much, but, like, it helps. Which is kind of sad when you think about it, considering how much it takes to live here. Because the rent is, like, it depends on, like, whether or not you rent a house or you rent an apartment. Like, here where I live in California, in order to buy a house, you need like 200K deposit, and houses here they go more than like $1 million. If you want to find something cheaper than $1 million, it's close to like 800K. Like, it's that expensive. You'll never find any houses that are like cheaper than that, which is sad, but it's true. You can't even buy a house. That's the thing with nowadays, when it may be sad to think this way, but like nowadays people they work like 9 to 5, and it's much more difficult to buy a house if you work like a regular job. Because it used to be you work 20 years or so and you'll be able to afford one. But as the years went on, it became more and more expensive. So I can't say the same for everybody, but it kind of... The more you make, obviously, then you'll get a better opportunity or a chance to afford a house. Okay, let me go back. It's kind of depressing to think about it, though. Maybe I shouldn't say that. It's like not everybody's gonna be able to afford houses these days. But that's just the hand that's been dealt. Okay. Now we can move on to Gartic Phone. Let me get Gartic Phone. I think I can just do this. That's fine. Oh wait, no, I can't go this because there's just ads. Let me just start a new tab. Okay, we can move on to Gartic Phone now. Let me share the link. If anybody wants to join and play Gartic Phone, you know, feel free to do so. Depending on whether or not or how many people want to play, we might do 1 or 2 games because Gartic Phone kind of relies on how many people join. So if there's more people that join, we might have to do just 1 game. But if less people join, then we might have enough time for 2 games. But also, if you guys have any suggestions on like which game modes you guys want, you know, feel free to tell me as well. See, I've learned the art of moderation now, so you guys can't get past my froggy peepers. See, I have a grand total of 6 eyes, whereas most people they only have 2. Okay, let me do one more thing. Surprisingly, I haven't gotten copyright claimed since that specific day when I played Animal Crossing music, so it's kind of surprising that that I haven't, because I played the same soundtrack. Nintendo didn't do it. It was just like some random guy. So does anybody have any suggestions on which game modes you guys want? I think if I had to choose, I'd probably just take normal. I guess we can just go normal then. I guess we're like the only people that are gonna play. Okay, let me do this then. I still have to moderate it. Not that I don't trust people, but I just have to make sure for my own sake. Alright, I guess we can just start then. What do I type here? How about a fusion between a dog and a cat? Wonder what that would look like. One Piece. Hey Ash, how's it going, man? Yeah, right now we're just doing Gartic Phone. And we have... Well, we have just me and then one other person. So we might maybe have to just skip Gartic Phone. Unless people want to keep doing it. Or the other person wants to keep doing it. One Piece, though. What do I think of when it comes to One Piece? Maybe just a hat? What does this hat look like? Is it red? I'm going based off of like memory here. I don't know for sure. And then these are yellow? No, this is not yellow, it's crap brown. I can't remember what his hat looks like. I know it's like a straw hat. Because they reference it a whole lot. But how would I... It looks longer than I thought. What would you rate Pokemon AZ so far? Pokemon AZ? What is that? What is AZ? Never heard of AZ before. Is that like a specific Pokemon game that hasn't come out yet? I wonder if it's cheating if I have a reference. It probably is. Let me just try to guesstimate. Like this? That's fine, I think. I wish I had more time, but I don't know for sure. Hey, that's pretty good. It's like a... it's an interesting amalgamation. Between a cat and a dog. So I wrote fusion between a cat and a dog. Very interesting. It certainly looks the part. I don't know how it would work. I don't know. I feel like I got somewhat a little bit close with the straw hat, but not enough to make it so that it actually. I wish I had more time though. Okay. I guess maybe maybe we might have to save Gartic Phone for like another time, considering that we only have like 2 people. Unless the other person, Michiro, wants to keep doing it. I don't mind in particular, but if we only have 2 people, it kind of, I don't know. Maybe we might have to do it another night. I think, well, let me just talk about, like, Legend ZA. Well, actually, I think maybe we might save it for another night. Sorry, I meant, wait, what? I guess since we have Ash here, we can also, we can do, like, another round. I don't want to disappoint people. We can do normal. How about... Let's make it simple. How about pizza? Or actually, what are you eating for dinner? That's usually what I would default to. What are you eating for dinner? Seems like the most common sense thing, considering right now a lot of people either are eating dinner or still are waiting to eat dinner. But I think for Pokemon, I think it's okay. I think it's fine. It's not anything revolutionary. It's been that way for the past 20 years. But from what I've seen, I know they experimented quite a bit with the mechanics and how it's not just turn-based anymore. It disappointed quite a lot of people, but I think like it works kind of, but very flawed. Like it certainly, I don't think it's meant to be real-time strategy. I'm just gonna put it at that. Homeless guy hit by a shopping cart. Let me see. Homeless man hit by a shopping cart? How would I do that? Is it like this? I've never made a shopping cart before, it never really had to. And even this looks kind of weird. I think personally speaking, a lot of things that Legends ZA did, just from my 3 hours of time playing it, like they're trying something new, and I get that, but it's not perfect by any means. It's still very flawed. But they're trying. they're trying very loosely, I guess. Damn, I wish I had more time. Whoa, that's pretty good. That's Goku looking. This is a very good face. It's like Roblox Goku. Or Lego Goku. Alright, I wrote, what are you eating for dinner? It looks like pizza. Pizza gets mauled by a fat guy. Very, very cool. Yu-Gi-Oh! Wow, somebody said Yu-Gi-Oh! That's... Oh, I thought... Oh my god. I didn't know. I wouldn't have never guessed it was... I know what you're referring to. I know. The hair kind of just threw me off a little bit. That's good though. That's really good. I still haven't gotten the hang of that spiky hairstyle. Almost got hit by a shopping cart. I'm trying. I just don't know how it would do like an action scene looking like that. A Pikachu child. It would really... It certainly looks like a Pikachu child, I guess. Okay, do you guys want to keep going, or do you guys want to just call it a night here? Or if you guys have any other game modes you want to do, you know, feel free to tell me. I'm particularly fine with either. Well, actually, I think maybe now's like probably a good time to stop. Let me. Well, I don't know why I'm kind of rushing this. What is animation? I don't think you want to do animation. Animation is very difficult. Animation kind of requires you to draw multiple drawings, and then it just plays it out for you. Well, you kind of have to animate on your own. Like, one person does one frame, and then the other people, they do another frame. So, it might end up differently than what you think it would be. Animation requires, I feel like, a lot more people. So it might be a tad bit too difficult. Okay, let me just call it a night here. Or for Gartic Phone, I'll do a little bit of just chatting. Hold on. Okay, let me exit out of here. Let me just do a little bit of just chatting for the moment. Okay, just to chat a little bit about like going forward for next week. All right, let me put this over here. I don't know why, but it's also extremely hot right now. I haven't had like a sip of water in quite a bit. But anyways, I don't know what people are up to or what have they been up to, but going forward into next week, I've been thinking of maybe having, well, I thought about like polling you guys on what you think we should watch for Halloween, for like our movie watch along night. I'm just not particularly sure what you guys would like. Because we had one movie in mind. We had Silent Hill. But I just don't think a lot of people really watch horror movies or really celebrate Halloween that much. Because at least for me, over here where we're at, we don't really celebrate Halloween all that much. Maybe it's dependent on the neighborhood where you're at. But over here, usually people just turn off their lights and then they just call it a night, which has been that way for the past couple of years since I was a kid. Like even going as far back as in elementary school, we never had trick-or-treaters necessarily, which is kind of ironic. Because usually when you think of when you live near a school, I only live like a couple blocks, I want to say, near a school. But we never really get any trick-or-treaters either. Like our house during Halloween, we do prepare a little bit just in case, but nobody ever really shows up, which is kind of sad. I do hope someday, maybe if I could afford a house, I'd probably move somewhere where people celebrate the holidays a little bit more, I mean. I will say though, there are a couple of people that do celebrate the holidays here, but it's only ever big holidays like Christmas and maybe Thanksgiving, but aside from that, nobody ever decorates their houses for anything. Certainly not for Halloween. If there was, I'd probably see a couple here, but I don't. Maybe that's one of the worst aspects of living here in California. There's not really a whole lot of people that celebrate the holidays. Silent Hill is peak. I like, don't get me wrong, I want to watch Silent Hill, but since I haven't seen it before, but I want to be able to have a movie where everybody can watch it. I just haven't really had a whole lot of options on like what horror movies people can watch for free. Like, they don't have to spend money on it, and they could just view it, and we could do it like a well, I don't know. I don't want to make it so that people have to pay out of pocket for it. So unless people have more suggestions, we might have to go with either Silent Hill or maybe some other free horror movie. But it's something that I'll most likely poll you guys, and we can do it on Halloween that way. In general, I just feel like horror movies... Like, I've never really watched a whole bunch of horror movies because, like I said before, and I've said this like so many times, I don't really get scared by horror movies. I don't get scared or afraid or anything to do with horror games as well. I just think they're just very generic. You kind of just expect to... You just come to expect to know what it is when it comes to the horror games or horror movies. I know back then a lot of the horror movies, they used to be really cheap jump scares, and like the whole generic stereotype is that the main character is always dumb and they're always stupid, and they do things that the audience is like, nah, I wouldn't do that in real life. And I get the idea of it, but I like, in particular, I never really... I don't know, they all just seem the same to me. They never really try and get outside of that, oh, here's the scary part, but you're never gonna know when it's gonna come. There's only ever a couple of horror movies that truly just... Like, they make you think in a way, in like a philosophical level. And we talked about this with It Follows, and a couple of other horror movies as well. I'm trying to think of them right now, but I'm kind of blanking on their names. Hey Lufa, welcome back. We're just doing a little bit of just chatting before we call it a night here. Came back on call with a friend. Are you guys still playing Yu-Gi-Oh or something? Oh, that reminds me. Just today, I went to my local card shop and I bought a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's like a bundle of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They call it the Mega Pack. And every single year, Yu-Gi-Oh releases a Mega Pack just full of cards. But like, it's super... You're always guaranteed like one shiny card that's like it looks really expensive. But then when you look it up, it's like, oh, it's only worth like 50 cents. So the rarity, the highest rarity in Yu-Gi-Oh right now is called the Starlight Rare. And the Mega Packs come with one Starlight Rare. And like, you would think it's expensive, but it really isn't. Which is fine. I particularly like them because it allows me to collect the cards that aren't like the highest rarity. It's a lot cheaper. Like, right now in Yu-Gi-Oh, there's a lot of expensive cards that you can only get by it being a secret rare. So if they like mass produce it on another rarity, like a super rare, or just like make it rare, then it allows me to buy it for much cheaper. But that's only if they decide to reprint it and then do it for like other packs. That's one problem when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! When people want to play competitively. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very expensive. But if they reprint it and then they make like other copies of it, then it's less expensive. That's one of the problems that Yu-Gi-Oh has, and no other... realistically, Pokemon doesn't have this problem, because from what I've seen, they just have alternate arts, and they have full arts. So if you want to play a competitive Pokemon deck, it's not that expensive. How much of One Piece have you watched? I've watched recently up to the latest episode, except for this week. I don't watch filler. Alright, if there's a recap on something, I'll just turn that shit off. I don't know if you guys ever watch filler or ever watched like the recap for it, but I absolutely just hate it. I personally think that instead of recapping it, they should just skip the week. They just have the week off. Like, you don't have to make anything. This is one thing I've always said before, but for any anime whatsoever, I don't mind if like the animation... Like, if it drags on to like 20 minutes the same way One Piece is. One Piece, the pacing in it is just absolutely terrible. And I always say this for One Piece particularly. If they just shortened the episode to 10 minutes, I don't mind it at all. Like, if it just follow along the story for one chapter, if they just skip the... Like, it literally takes 5 minutes of the character just staring at another character, and all that time spent is just that. And then maybe just like 2 minutes is just action. It's like, you don't have to draw it out, just shorten it. It's not that hard. I'd rather have something that doesn't waste my time and just like it's still good if it doesn't drag on. Does Naruto Shippuden? I don't know how it's pronounced, I'm sorry. I've watched Naruto before. Does Naruto count as time skip for Naruto? I think it does, kind of. It was a friend I played TF2 with. TF2? TF2, I haven't played TF2 at all, but I do know about it in its like current situation. Not situation. A lot of people who play TF2, they always say Valve doesn't update the game. They never introduce anything new. And it's been that way for the past 20 years or so. But to be fair though, I have a feeling that it's better to have no updates than crappy updates. Like, I get it, people want updates, but I think in particular they have to be good. Like, I don't want to play a shitty update where I have to download 50 gigabytes and just like play through it in like an hour, you know? It's kind of like that. All the best anime are between 32 and 46 episodes. Naruto was a really good anime, but then it ruined... I don't know, Boruto kind of ruined everything for me. They didn't have to make it, but they did. And we also said this before, I've also said this before, but Boruto is just terrible because they introduced outer space aliens. They didn't have to do that. It just makes it weird. Like, all of a sudden, these aliens show up and they're super powerful than the main character. But they never showed up beforehand. That's when kind of just tarnishes the reputation of Naruto. And I did hear about the reason why they made Naruto and like the main characters from Naruto weaker. Obviously, it's just due to time, but also they just robbed them of their abilities. They're like, yeah, you have to use your full power, and if you do that, all your abilities, including the nine-tailed fox, it's gone. And they give him a dramatic send-off. It's like, I know we've been together for this many years. But now's the time to go because you used the... What is it? The Baragon mode or something? You know, where he has like the furry cloak or whatever it was. He was like cloaked in red. What was it like? He looked like a furry. I forgot what the mode was called. But he unlocked the mode at the cost of losing his nine-tailed fox thing. I don't even get why One Piece pacing is so bad. The manga is all the way in a different arc, and Toei Animation still stalls time in episodes. I know the reason why, but it's mainly because they have to make it so that it meets 20 minutes to be shown on television. I don't know who still watches television, but some people still do. But the reason why is like for each episode they make it one chapter only. And only one chapter takes just maybe 2 or 3 pages in a manga. Or I don't know how many pages a chapter is in a manga, but it only takes a handful of pages. And they have to pad it out. Which is ridiculous. It's just so stupid. Like, if you're gonna offer it on a streaming services, at least make it so that it cuts all the stupid filler out. I don't want to watch a PowerPoint. But I will say though, there is a specific thing for One Piece where people can watch. I think they call it One Pace. So they shorten it to a point where it's not unbearable, and it's watchable, but they only include the important parts. So they cut out all the unnecessary stare downs or like the still frames and everything in between, and it works. And I'm pretty sure they've caught up to this point. My favorite anime of all time is Death Note. I was obsessed with it in 2019. The music, writing, animation, all of it a 10 out of 10 for me. I know about Death Note just a little bit. I've also heard it from you guys just a tad bit as well. There's like the guy, he's called L, and then there's like the little girl that writes like the diary thing and who she's gonna kill. I don't particularly know like the whole plot of the show, but I do know little bits and pieces. I'm on Egg Island in Naruto. Wait, what? Egg Island? That's a thing? I didn't know Egg Island was a thing in Naruto. Are we talking about Naruto or One Piece? Egg Island. Is it really a thing? One Piece, I mean Egghead. See, that's why I was kind of confused. I've never heard of like the Egg Island arc. Unless they have like egg in the ramen or something. See, I feel like for Naruto, what made it special was mainly because you know a lot of people could relate to the character in some way. But then Boruto comes out and he's just like an asshole. Like he's obviously he's a little kid, but he's just like unbearably unlikable. Like it's hard to like the kid because he came off as that way, and then later on he becomes obviously he learns and then he becomes better. But if you start off as being an asshole, then it's kind of hard to get into it. You know what's funny? Naruto is 90% filler. Actually, I didn't know that. I thought it was like closer to maybe 50%. But that's interesting. In every anime ever, I can't really think of any anime at all that doesn't have filler. Can you guys even like think of a specific anime at all that just doesn't show crap and it just shows like the canon events or like what actually happens. Like there's no bullshit at all. It's just like it shows you, yeah, I read it and it does exactly what it is in the show. I feel the same way where people read the books for for a specific movie, and then they say, "Oh, they missed out on this one part I read in the book," so it's not as good as the book is compared to the movie. I always genuinely hear that. The bounty arc was good in Bleach. I read the manga for Bleach, but I've never watched the anime for it. Is that weird? Like the only things I can remember from Bleach is just the main character. And then the one girl, I think her name was like Ora. Is it Orihime or something? And then the main character was Ichigo. So Ichigo, and then Orihime. Was it Orihime? I don't know. I don't remember. So Ichigo, he's like a normal teenage dude, and then he goes through some sort of ghost thing, and then he becomes like a member of the Soul Society. I'm trying to remember. So he becomes a member of the Soul Society, and he performs exorcists or something and kills demons. But he does it both in real life and then in the Soul Society realm. And then every single member of the Soul Society, including the antagonist, they have something called Bankai. I'm sorry if I butcher it. But the Bankai is like the fighting spirit or something to do with like the demons. And it's like their sword. So, throughout the entire manga that I read, I don't think I ever finished it. He fights off demons and his Bankai gets stronger. We just got the 1,000 Years Blood War in the anime. Who was your favorite captain? This wasn't like a favorite captain, I remember. I remember there was like, I know this is like out of pocket, but I remember there was like a blonde girl that had like huge honkers. But she wasn't like a captain. She was like a assistant to the captain of this like really short guy. I forgot his name. Who was it? It was the short guy in Bleach. I just typed in short guy in Bleach and it came up with this. That's kind of funny. That's stupid. Hold on, let me show you guys. I just typed in short guy and then it showed this. I'm literally not kidding. I just typed in short guy in Bleach and it just shows him. That's kind of sad. I personally don't read manga because I don't want to spoil the anime for myself. I get it. I personally never really... Like, I don't really read manga nowadays, and I don't really watch a whole lot of anime. But if I want to get into something because somebody recommended it, I usually don't spoil it. I don't watch anything until I play it or I see it myself. Rangiku? Yes, that was the one. That was the one. I thought she was hot. Guys, how could you say no to this? Like, how could you say no to this? See, I say this because I'm biased and I like blondes, but like, how can you say no? Yoichiro though? Yorichi? Yorichi? Who's that? Oh, this one. Yorichi. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. I think she's fine. She's okay. I have nothing against, like, this, but I don't know. I'm kind of biased just for blondes. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have a specific type of aesthetics they like. I know I shouldn't be vain, but I'm just being completely honest here. Have you not seen No? I don't really know in particular. Oh my god, just looking at this, it might get me... I don't know, YouTube might take this down if it's too suggestive. I'm just gonna leave it at that. What is No? Is that another character? But yeah, I'm not really like huge into Bleach, nor have I watched a whole lot of it. I've just read the manga, and I know specific's the wrong word. I know some characters, but not all of them. I do remember there was like one nerdy guy, and he decided to turn traitor. Or he wasn't a traitor, but he was like a traitor in disguise. But I forgot his name. He was like a Poindexter looking dude. What's the nerd guy in Bleach? Let me type that in and see what Google has. No, that's not the dude. I'm trying to remember. Aizen? Yes, that's the guy. That's the dude I was thinking of. Yes, this is the guy. And then he takes his glasses off. Yeah, this is the dude. This is the guy. So he used to wear glasses, but then he took them off and he was just beautiful. That's how he got his powers. Yeah, I don't know the whole story of it. But that's who I was referring to. He looked like a substitute teacher. I specifically speaking, when it comes to anime, I'm just like a normie, okay? I'm not like a hardcore, you know, weeb. What do they call, like, extremely, you know, deep into anime? I'm like at the surface level, you know? I'm at like the dude that touches the water, like near the grass. Like I'm just like a very regular dude that if there's somebody that recommends me anime, like I'll give it a try or something. But I'm it's weird because like I'm in between the generation of, is it Generation X? Is that what they call it? Generation X or Y? I forget which one it is. But I'm between a millennial and Generation X or Y or whatever it's called. But I'd say I'm leaning closer to the millennial. Alright, I'm more of part of that generation. What the heck is Lucky Star? What is Lucky Star? Lucky Star? Oh, I know. Well, I don't know this actually. I know very little about it. I remember I used like the hand gestures one time, just as a reference. Yeah, but I don't know what Lucky Star is. Lucky Star. Damn, I just scrolled down and this is very suggestive. Holy shit. I'm so glad I didn't do that and showed you guys. Holy crap. Okay. But yeah, that's That has been a lot of anime talk. There's like a specific anime that people have, you know, feel free to watch it or like give it a try. I still have yet to finish some of the recommendations people have, like The Boys. I watched it for, like, I binge watched it a little bit, and I got through like more than half of the second season. And I still have not finished the second season. It's just that I've been really busy lately, and I've just been so caught up on like gaming and also, you know, doing things like cleaning my house or like my room in general. I just haven't really thought of it much. You've been watching My Hero Academia? No, surprisingly no. I have not watched My Hero Academia. Like, at the time, it was between One Piece or My Hero Academia, and I made the split decision to watch One Piece instead. Like, those two in particular they were really popular or getting really popular, and I had to choose. But I leaned toward One Piece because One Piece was just, I don't know, it just not resonated, but it just felt better, at least for me, because it's not, when I thought of My Hero Academia, I thought of like high schoolers, but One Piece is just like a pirate thing. So I figured I might as well just go with that. It was really close though. I recommend the anime 86. 86? I'll give it a try. I'll look it up. I remember there was one anime where it was like a zombie anime or something. I forgot the name of it, but I watched the first season of it and I thought it was like fine. Like the dude wakes up and like everybody is like a zombie, and then he finds like a couple people throughout the episodes. And I think in one of them he finds his own old friend or whatever, and then they jump off a rooftop. I forgot what it was called. I'm trying to remember. But I watched that for a little bit. I watched the first. I'm pretty sure they made a second season or the third season. I can't remember how long it's been. Let me see. Zombie anime. It's not what you think it is. It was like a very new one. Oh, now I remember. Now I remember. It was called Zom 100. I think that was what it was. Zom 100. I watched, I think 2-3 episodes of it, and then I stopped because I don't know. They just didn't make more. I just finished Attack on Titan and JoJo. I've never gotten into Attack on Titan, but I know some of the characters. I know it's kind of ironic, you know, like I know a lot of anime characters, but I don't really watch it. I did watch JoJo's though. I watched part 2, and also part 3. Those are the ones that I like the most, but I don't know. It's hard for me to get into any JoJo's past that. It's like a completely different anime. Like they went from like one specific art style, and then they changed it up, and then it completely went in a different direction, and I didn't expect that. Like the first and second season of JoJo's and third season, they were fine. I think maybe the fourth one, that's when they started to experiment a little bit. And then the 5th, 6th, and 7th one, I'm just like, I don't know if I want to keep watching this. Like it's just like they went from like tough dudes to dudes with like stands and like fighting spirits and all that. And then that's what they went with like for the other seasons. It is fine. It's fine. It's like a special thing, but Like, I don't know. Like, 2 and 3, the 2 and 3 are probably my favorite out of JoJo's. But if I had to choose between 2 and 3, I'd choose 2. I think 2. What was Stardust Crusaders? Was that like a part 2 or is it part 3? Because I'm kind of getting it mixed up. I think it was maybe part 2, probably. Oh, no. Part 2 was the one with Joseph Joestar. And then part 3 is the one where he has his grandson. If I had to choose between the two of them, I'd say the third one kind of edges it out. I got it confused. The third one was when they started to introduce stands. Your favorite stand? Let me see. My favorite stand. My favorite stand is... I'm trying to think. It's not the one that stops time. It's also not the one that's like it's not the one where it's like Star Platinum. What was the other one? I'm trying to remember. There's like a whole lot to choose from, but one stand I probably wouldn't choose is like the villain ones. They all seem kind of lame. I remember there was like a gorilla that also had a stand, but the stand was a ship. Trying to remember. There's a lot of stands, but... Okay, this is kind of like maybe a cop-out answer. But I'd go with, and I remember this very faintly. I'd go with one that I probably wouldn't be like a nuisance by any means. Like, it wouldn't be like a humanoid looking thing. I'd go with Hermit Purple. Because if I remember from the anime, Hermit Purple is the one that's like vines, and then it can hack stuff. Like, it goes through like the TV or something, and then it can kind of give you a little bit of feedback or whatever. I'd go with that stand. Like, I'm more of a utility guy. I'm not one that's gonna... Well, that's kind of a lie. Like, I don't mind going, like, full confrontational, like, full up front or anything, but it's kind of hard to decide. If anything, I'd rather use something that I think is useful. One Punch Man Season 3 is coming out this month? Is it? I haven't watched, like, One Punch Man before. I just thought the idea was just kind of meh. I don't know. There's just something about One Punch Man. It's just... Like, it doesn't really excite me in any way just because it's the title of it. Maybe I should give it a chance. But the way I think of it, and from bits and pieces from what I've seen, there's like the bald dude, and he's like a master of some kind. And he goes around just like one-punching things and one-shotting things. Oh, no, I remember One Punch Man specifically. I watched a clip where they were holding like some sort of tournament. I forgot what tournament it was. It was like to become a superhero or something. And there's like one guy that was like trying to be the best at the tournament, and then suddenly these like alien creatures or demons or whatever, they came into the tournament or arena. They were like, either you will become a demon or submit to us, or you will die. And then there was like some people in the tournament that wanted to be superheroes. They turned because they got scared. And the rest of the people that didn't get turned, they got slaughtered by the demons. And there's this like one dude, he was like maybe, I guess, like the main character in the episode. He was the dude that wanted to become the superhero, and he was like really edgy. It's like, I'm gonna defeat you. And then he he gets his ass kicked. And then the bald guy, the One Punch Man, whoever his name is, he flies through and then crash lands into the tournament. It was like, hey, these demons, why didn't you guys just call us? And then the demon guy's like, you must be the bald guy or whoever you are. We're gonna crush you. You think you can defeat us? And he just like one punches them, and he just like goes through the demon's chest. He punches a hole through it, and like all the demons just get obliterated too. And then the main dude was like, how'd you do that? And he just left there like stunned, like I'm gonna be the best someday, or something. I'll be your disciple or whatever. And that's the only thing I can remember from One Punch Man. But from the gist of it, it always just gave me the vibes of, yeah, the main character is just powerful and he's gonna one-shot everything. That's the only, like, literally that's what I got from One Punch Man. Like, the bald guy is really powerful and he can kill anything just by punching it. And there's nobody that can really beat him or specifically do anything to him. Dr. Stone was kind of crazy. Man, you guys are gonna be like so surprised, but I know a little bit of each and every single, well, every somewhat popular anime or manga. But the thing I got from Dr. Stone, I watched a clip of it, and there was like a little girl. I think a little girl. I don't know the premise of Dr. Stone. I'm pretty sure it was part of Dr. Stone. Hey Leo, how's it going, man? We're just doing a little bit of just chatting because we're pretty much done with the community game night for now. But I saw this clip of a little girl, and she was like, everybody got turned to stone, and even my what is it? My professor or master got turned to stone. And I don't know the whole gist of why they got turned to stone. And she spent the better half of 7 years or so, or however many years, I don't know however many years it was. She spent that many years trying to find the cure on how to break them out of the stone curse. And she tried all kinds of things, from like growing weed or growing what is it, like specific herbs. But throughout the entire 7 years, she also found every single member of the tribe that turned to stone. And what else? So she did have the, so since her master or whoever has like the paper or the recipe on how to like unfreeze them, she didn't understand it, or she couldn't figure it out, so she kept trying to figure it out through like the entirety of 7 years. So she used like all sorts of ingredients from like crap or manure or fertilizer, and she like boiled it or whatever. And until she turned 17 or 18, that's when she found out how to unfreeze everybody. And then while she aged, nobody else aged at all. And her master was like, finally, you actually did it. I'm glad you found the cure or whatever. But it was like a very, very wholesome anime from the looks of it. It was very, not very actiony, but it kind of tugs on the heartstrings a little bit. Like, you kind of have to watch the clip to get an understanding of it, but it was okay for the most part. Here, let me get a sip of water. Okay. I think maybe now's a good time to actually call it a night. I don't think anybody. Well, actually, let me see. Did anybody actually click the link? I just remember I left it up. Oh my god. I really hope nobody clicked the link to join. I hope not. Okay, let me see. Oh, wait. Okay, no, that's good. I thought some people decided to join. That kind of worried me a little bit because we yapped for about 30 minutes. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point for now. I hope everybody had fun for community game nights. And I want to thank everybody for the support as always. Hey Clayton. Hey Che-Ann. I just joined at the end. Is it the end? Yes, it's the end. I'm sorry. Yeah, some people usually join at the end, and it's kind of sad to disappoint some people, but yeah, we're gonna end the stream now. We played a little bit of Gartic Phone, but there wasn't enough people to play like all of it, so. But yeah, maybe in the future we're gonna do these like every other weekend, so people are welcome to join. We do it at like 7:30 PST, or not PST. We do it at like 8:45 Central Time, and also 5:45 PST. And Eastern, it's 9:45. Or sorry, Eastern. I'm getting these mixed up. I'm sorry. But yeah, hopefully you guys, if you want, feel free to join over the next 2 weeks. We'll have another one. But other than that, next week we're most likely gonna have pumpkin carving, and maybe we might play some Halloween games. Either that, or we'll save it till next week. But yeah, also next week I'm gonna try and poll you guys to see what type of Halloween movie you want to watch, just to give people more time and see what they like. If you guys have any recommendations for Halloween movies, feel free to tell me. Either has like a suggestion, or you can also tell it to me on Discord. We have our own community there. What else? Oh, well, I don't know. I think we're also gonna finish A Hat in Time next week, as well as like keep continuing Pokemon Legends ZA. But other than that, I guess that's all I had. Okay, bye bye everybody. Hope you have a good rest of your night.